Yes, it was wonderful. I stayed with George Berkner, a friend of mine, in Paradise Valley, and he negotiated. In fact, his son, Michael, and his friend Bill Miller put together that wonderful project for me. When I arrived on Sunday, it was an easy day off. But Monday, we started working on it. We got some musicians. There was an open mic. The place called
Rula Bula.
Rula Bula. Rula Bula is on the campus at the University of Arizona. We had a beautiful night on Tuesday night. Then on Wednesday, we went to Ruby Tuesday, a location in one of the plazas in Arizona, and we had a wonderful performance. Some Johnnies came, four people I recognized from school at St. John's, and their friends, and Bill's uh, significant other, and um, George's family also were there. Wonderful time, beautiful time. It was great, beautiful reception, and the people who played with me were just extra special.
So, and I know the concerts were partially you haven't performed in a long time, but also you are raising funds for your fund.
Ex-
How are things going?
exactly, it was tremendous. I was really surprised. Uh, uh, George Bergner has a tremendous amount of friends in Phoenix because he's been here for a long time, and they were very supportive. They all came to the concert and contributed, donated funds to the program, bought some shirts and CDs and danced to the music that we performed. It was just great. It was a wonderful time, and that was essential because this is one of the reasons why I'm trying to do the performance. It's a fundraiser to support the fund.
And I understand now you've just crossed into California. You're just on the border of Mexico, just north of Mexicali, just west of San Diego. You've got some mountains ahead of you. You've got 2,000 miles almost behind you. What's it feel like crossing into California?
It's wonderful. The terrain is just rideable. It's just beautiful. It's very inviting because the wind is not as severe as it used to be in New Mexico and Oklahoma and Kansas and so on. It's a delightful ride. And I was going up to speeds of 19, 20 miles an hour on the flat land. And coming into California was just beautiful. As soon as I saw entering California, it just kind of gave me another feeling of exhilaration. And so it's about 135 miles from San Diego, or less perhaps. Tomorrow I will do another 60 miles, I think, 50 or 60 miles, and that should get me a little closer.
You've seen a lot of things in that 2,000 miles, a lot of things relating to the scholarship for ecology and engineering services. What are some of the things you've seen?
Well, going through this vast land, I saw sand dunes and I saw acres and acres of land being developed by agriculturists, by farmers, and everything is fed by the natural resources of the Colorado River. It's amazing. I mean, there is still a great deal of problems to be solved, but even today, it's going into the legislature by somebody who is contesting the fact that people are appalled by the enormous amount of diversity that's going on in the distribution of this water from the Colorado River.
Okay, from here straight west to San Diego, then you've got some mountains in between you and that now, and then north to LA. Tell us about the last few days of the ride.
The last few days of the ride would be hopefully arriving on the 25th of October, at which time I will be preparing with my daughter Jessica Paul and Narissa Paul, my daughters Jessica Paul and Narissa Paul, and Rebecca Carroll, to do a concert on the 8th of November, a fundraiser for somewhere in Long Beach or perhaps somewhere else, to prepare for it because there's a band that's being readied up to sing some of my songs. And people who are around can invite their friends and their families, their sons. I know a fellow from California, from Phoenix, has a son in LA. People from California who have children in LA people from the Minnesota who have friends and relatives in LA can allow their friends to know that on the 8th of November we're going to do a concert, and it's going to be in a location that we'll know perhaps in the next few days, where they can come to enjoy the concert. It's a
Well,
very
you
good
just
concert.
let us know where the details will be. We'll put them on the website. Everybody can go on to cbwiso.org and check it out. And
Right.
we'll let people know that they should be coming down to celebrate the completion of the ride with you on the 8th. But it sounds like you're going to be there a little bit before that. So congratulations and thanks for the update. Let's get another check-in later, maybe this week or tomorrow or next week, okay?
Thank you very much.